So, you want to learn to make video games. You've played some MC, some COD, some Fortnite, some Among Us, and you're like, dang, these video games are hella popular. The developers must be hella rich. Well, in reality, they are swimming in money, but they didn't start that way. You see, game development in many ways is like playing chess. You can't just barge in and challenge a grandmaster. You gotta learn the movement of the pieces one by one, and then over time, you're gonna be able to find certain patterns and ways to solve certain problems. In the end, that's all that it comes down to: problem solving. Every video game is made using a game engine. A game engine is essentially a program that makes doing certain things like rendering, lighting, applying physics, and playing audio much easier. Now you've got to make the most important choice of your life. You take the blue pill, no, I'm kidding. You gotta pick the game engine you wanna work with. Now I know there are thousands of game engines out there like Source Engine, CryEngine, Godot, GameMaker, Scratch, etc. and going through all of them would be a headache, so let me help you with this. The two most popular game engines out there are Unity and Unreal Engine. While Unity is almost twice as popular as Unreal, Unreal is actually a lot stronger when it comes to rendering. But both game engines are pretty powerful in the right hands. Some examples of games made with Unity are Among Us, Fall Guys, COD Mobile, and Genshin Impact. Some of the games made with the Unreal Engine are Sea of Thieves, PUBG Mobile, Rocket League, and Fortnite. Are you enjoying the video so far? Hope you are. You can support me over at patreon.com/goldendevs so I can keep making high quality videos like this one. Back to the video. Unity uses C# as its programming language, while Unreal uses C++. Yes, programming language, meaning you have to program. I know you don't want to hear this, but you have to write code. Now, the good news is that using a game engine takes away about 80% of the programming, and it's not even that hard. Okay, moving on. If you're familiar with programming, you know that C++, the language that Unreal uses, is a lot stronger and faster than C#, the language that Unity uses. Up to this point, you might be like, Unreal sounds a lot better. I think I'm gonna pick Unreal. Well, up to this point, we've only covered the upsides of Unreal. Some downsides would be that it's a lot harder to learn than Unity. It's not so good when it comes to 2D games. And because it's less popular than Unity, there are not many tutorials on it. As for Unity, there are pretty much 10 videos on YouTube for every single problem you might have. So yeah, Unity is better when making 2D games. Unity is a lot easier to learn, it has a more beginner-friendly UI, and you can find more tutorials on it. So it's not an easy choice, but to be fair, you don't have to only learn one of them. You can choose to learn both. But not at the same time.
That would be don't.
You can do what most developers do. Start with Unity, learn the ideas behind game development, get really good at Unity, and then if you want to work on a super highly detailed 3D game like Arkham Knight, you can start to learn Unreal. And this time, it would be a lot easier. Alright people, that's a wrap for this video. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I hope you chose Unity over Unreal so I'm not out of business. Now, as the saying goes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So watch this video next so I can help you with your first step, the installation.